Some people seem harmless at first, kind, charming, even close. But over time, their true energy surfaces. Without realizing it, they manipulate you, drain your energy, and make you doubt yourself. If you're not careful, they can turn your life into chaos. Carl Jung once said, "The unconscious sends signals, but few notice them." The key is to protect yourself before it's too late. Ever met someone who gave you an odd feeling for no clear reason? They did nothing wrong, yet something about their voice, gaze, or presence made you uneasy. Most people ignore this instinct, convincing themselves it's nothing. But Jung believed our unconscious picks up hidden signals before our minds process them. A survival mechanism passed down through generations. I once ignored my gut feeling about someone, only to realize later they were far from who they pretended to be. Had I trusted my intuition, I would have avoided unnecessary trouble. Science backs this up. Our brains detect micro-expressions, voice tone, and body language before we consciously understand why something feels off. But here's where it gets trickier. Not everyone who gives off strange energy is obviously harmful. Some people don't attack or manipulate outright. They simply drain you. Ever felt exhausted after spending time with someone, even though nothing negative happened? That's an energy vampire. Jung described them as those who lack internal energy, so they take it from others. They seem charismatic, engaging, and always have a story to tell, but every interaction with them leaves you feeling emptier. Worse, some don't just drain you, they distort your reality. They subtly manipulate your perception, making you question your own thoughts and feelings. They say things like, "You're imagining things," or "You always overreact." Slowly, they make you doubt yourself. This is called gaslighting, a form of psychological manipulation that can make you dependent on them for validation. Then there's an even more subtle kind of manipulation, projection. Some people refuse to face their own flaws, so they project them onto you. They call you selfish when they are the selfish ones. They accuse you of being emotionally distant while they struggle with intimacy. They shift blame onto others to avoid accountability. So how do you protect yourself? Trust your instincts. If someone makes you feel drained, confused, or guilty for no reason, take a step back. Surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries and don't make you question your reality. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Energy vampires and toxic people often exploit your sense of guilt to persuade you to do what they want. Don't let them. Saying no is your right, and you don't have to constantly justify yourself. Be mindful of early warning signs. The unconscious mind often sends warning signals. Don't ignore those gut feelings that tell you something isn't right. Learn to differentiate between human mistakes and toxic behavior. Not everyone who makes a mistake is toxic. Distinguishing between those who show remorse and strive to improve versus those who repeatedly cause harm without acknowledging their faults is crucial. In the end, remember that your inner peace is priceless. Trust your instincts, protect yourself, and choose people who bring happiness and support into your life.